Okay, so this is a continuation of my last video, how I met my first girlfriend, where I talked about how I more or less battled my best friends for this girl, who inevitably became my girlfriend. Go check out that video if you haven't. It was a banger. So after dueling my boys to the death and ending up the victor, not much else happened, man. I mean, Jira was still a Chad. He still had all the girls on his Johnson. Sean ends up punching a hole through the bathroom door. And it's a good thing I got out of there, because that would have probably been my face. But like I said, nothing much. And as for me, I ended up in the first committed relationship of my life. And I was excited, because I didn't know what to expect. But for the most part, everything seemed to be going good. We were talking every day, sitting together in class, talking, go home and still be talking. Yup, that's it. That's all we fucking did. Talk. And I mean shit, at the age of 12, that's all I needed. I didn't want anything else. I didn't want no lovey-dovey activities. Keep your cooties to yourself. Cause you see, back then, I saw myself as a true child of God. Those kind of activities were against my moral code. Like, there was this one time when I caught these two seniors making out at a staircase. I remember seeing them and saying to myself, oh my God, they're sinning. So yeah, kissing was never on the table, along with the other extracurricular activities, which I didn't know existed back then. I'm telling y'all, man, I was pure. It also didn't help that we were in boarding school. In Nigeria, Shuget, if you get caught doing any kind of immoral activities, you're gonna get into some serious trouble. Doesn't matter if you just kissing, shit, even hugging will get teachers looking at you like they about to get a seizure or something. Bro starts stammering and shit. Stop it now. But yeah, like I said earlier, our relationship was basically just us talking all the time and dropping a couple heart emojis and I love yous here and there. And that was more than enough for me. Alright, the relationship was perfect in my eyes. We did it from the ending of 7th grade to like the middle of 8th grade. So it begs the question, how could a relationship that was so good end up sinking ship? Not once, but twice. Well, obviously we're gonna talk about the first breakup first. This one was definitely the most stupid out of the two. So what had happened was, we were both home for the holidays and everything was literally fine, like perfectly normal. I don't even think we had got into any arguments at this point. So check it, we're texting, right? And I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was kind of along the lines of, what would you do if I said we should break up? Again, not sure if this is exactly what she said, but I know it was in a tone that made me think she was just joking around. So I'm like, I would ask why. And then she's like, her little brother just found out that we're dating and he's threatening to tell her parents. And again, we're in Nigeria. If her Nigerian parents find out that their sweet daughter is in school having a relationship with a boy instead of her books, she's fucked. But I still thought we were playing games, so I'm like, LOL, how'd he find out? With my stupid ass. She's like, I don't know, but we have to break up or my parents are gonna kill me. That's when my tiny brain's like, wait, hold up. Why this don't seem like a game no more? So I'm like, wait, for real? And she's like, yes, I still like you, but we have to take this break because of my brother. But that last line slipped right over my head. All I was thinking was, oh wow, she just broke up with me. Fuck this bitch. I instantly got pissed. Not because I didn't understand her reason, but because I felt like she was lying and she didn't want to tell me the real reason she just broke up with me. And when we got back to school, I asked her brother about it and he said that never happened. So it pretty much confirmed it. So yeah, you can call me insecure, You could say I didn't trust my girl, but how I see it, I think young me was intrinsically aware of female nature. But y'all not ready for that conversation. But, I'm not gonna lie, I might have been wrong about that. Might. You'll find out why I say that soon enough. So yeah, we broke up, and once we got to school, I treated Rachel like I ain't never seen her in my life. I ignore her. I switched seats. I literally created beef out of thin air, bro. I was petty. I was salty. Hey man, young me had that Escanor pride. Still do, to be honest. So I keep this up for like a month. And then one fateful day, we were having chemistry class in the lab. And the teacher made everyone partner up for the class. And of course, some way, somehow, the gods decided to tell our teacher to make me and Rachel partners. Like, what are the fucking odds? That amongst 20 other students in this class, you decide to pair me up with the one girl I've been avoiding for weeks. There's that bullshit, man. So the class starts, and in no time, from sitting far away from each other to a few hey pass the beaker, yo pass the salt, to us sharing a couple laughs together, it didn't take too long for us to get back to talking like we never stopped. We were vibing on a different level, man. The beef withered away. No better place to build chemistry than in the chemistry lab, you know what I'm saying? So after that day, we started talking like usual, more or less every day. The feelings I had for her started to re-emerge, and I could tell the same thing was happening for her. Even when this fucking evil fat fucking bastard that I wouldn't even call my friend back then tried to ruin what I and Rachel were brewing up by telling her some rumors about me, she still didn't care. She was a real one. Once that happened, I just had to ask her out again. I remember taking my time to write this letter to her. Can't remember how it went, but all I know is I ended the letter with, I miss you, and would you be my girlfriend again? And of course, yeah boy don't miss. That's a lie. But we've been lucky. So now we're dating again and we're back to square one. And this is what made me say I might have been wrong earlier. Rachel tells me it was never her intention to stop talking. She still wanted us to act like we were in a relationship just without a title. And she was devastated that we came back to school and I wasn't talking to her. So yeah, that kind of made me feel like a dick. But then I was like, why did her brother tell me he never threatened her though? And then I thought, oh, okay. He probably thought I was gonna beat his ass. So it makes sense. Okay, so we're back together, right? And therefore everything should be back to normal, right? Right? Wrong, nigga. Shit started getting crazy. So listen, you know one thing I failed to tell you guys about Rachel? I never mentioned that Rachel was pretty much the most popular girl in the grade. Like, I mean, everyone knew her. Not just 8th graders, I'm talking 9th graders, 10th graders, 11th graders. Like, bro, everyone knew who my girl was. And I tried, bro. I tried to act like it wasn't a big deal. But bro, when you walk into your class to talk to your girl and the first thing you see is your girl in the middle of like 6 to 8 random niggas, and if you know you're a corn tub, you know that's not the greatest sight to see, especially when it's your girl, you know what I'm saying? But of course it was none of that. They're just talking. But this is pretty much happening every fucking day. I would barely have time to talk to my own girlfriend. And that shit would always piss me off. And yo, this was taking a serious toll on my mental, bro. It was mentally draining, building up so much anger on a regular basis with no way of letting out that frustration. Cause I'm not jerking off. But guess who was always there for me during my time of distress? Sean. Regardless of what happened at the very beginning of all this, bro still had my back. That's why I say Sean's like a brother to me, man. That nigga been with me through everything. Like, bro knows my stories more than me, no cap. And don't think I just kept how I felt about this a complete secret, bro. Like, I would tell her I don't like it and she should stop. But nothing changed, man. And then when I get mad and decide not to talk to her, her friends start coming at me to start trying to get me to talk to her again. Like, get off my dick, though. Fuck. Inevitably, I got fed up and I broke up with her. And in the most un-badass way possible, too. I literally told this other girl to tell Rachel I was breaking up with her. And I'm certain you should all know why I did that. I'm getting tired of saying it, to be honest. But for the last time, I was a scared little pussy. But yeah, I couldn't handle all the male attention she was getting. And she wasn't willing to stop. Actually, don't even think she could. But it had to be done, man. I broke up with her. And almost immediately, rumors started spreading that I only asked her out again so I could be the one to end the relationship. And that was absolutely false. Like, come on, guys, I'm petty, but that's a little too extreme for me. Oh yeah, and Shorty got a new boyfriend literally the next semester while I remained single for the next 3 years of my life. So that was fun. But you know, I've never regretted my decision that day. The only thing I feel I did wrong at the time was I wasn't tolerant enough. But believe me when I tell you, that backfired so bad in my next relationship. Like, I tolerated so much BS. And it made me ignore a lot of raging red flags. But I guess we'll talk about that some other day. Hope y'all enjoyed this story. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and join the family. Catch y'all in the next video. Ayo, Gerald. Out.